From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh, bump.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is D. I know you've been waiting for an update on this weird and wacky experiment of mine. So I thought I'd just give you an update and let you know what I've learned. Some interesting things, man. Not really intending on keeping this thing running, but what you learn, and wow, the sun is coming out. It's amazing, little experiments. What you learn outside kind of teaches you for what you're doing inside. So let me start with the basics. One of the things with having water outside, whether it be a pond, a tank, or whatever your experiment may be, is, see that up there? Even though it's cloudy, it's very hot and humid. One thing that you can't control in this tank is the temperature. Look how much condensation there is on there. There you go, it's in focus. You can't control the temperature. The temperature in this tank easily reaches 80 plus degrees, so the corals did not make it. After 2 days of that heat hitting like plus 80, it was really obvious that coral was not going to be an option here. And I moved it. It was up on my deck, which is even higher in direct light, so I moved it down here. Whereas a little bit of shade, it only gets direct light maybe half of the day. And that big piece of glass I took off, yeah, it's like Fort Knox. I got some chicken wire and I got some acrylic to keep my buddy Mr. Squirrelington away. He's usually in the garden there, but I haven't planted yet, so the grapes are coming out, so he's probably waiting for the grapes to come. He's not really interested in this. But the glass I felt was kind of making it really airtight, so I have the acrylic on here, give it a little bit of leeway so you get some evaporation. But yeah, temperature was uncontrollable. The second thing is this pump works great. Solar power pumps, I would definitely recommend them for little projects. It works great, but when it gets cloudy, the pump will stop. It is in direct light, no obstructions, but cloud cover will stop the pump. Pump works flawless. As you can see, it sucks the cheatomorphin there, and it keeps on running. But yeah, with that being said, I planted some Chaeto in here, and it's growing all over the place. So my brothers and sisters out there that asked me about like algae, cheatomorpha is growing, algae is not growing yet. I have not cleaned this glass. It's been out here a week now. I haven't cleaned it, but time will tell. Maybe the fact that I have this salt with algae in here, that may be helping, because it has grown a little here, it's growing here, it's growing all over the place. So that is something I learned so far. Having something to absorb whatever nutrients are in there will help with any algae problems. So that was a learning thing. What else was there? There was something I had on the tip of my tongue. Oh, yeah, with it being outside, condensation. You're going to lose water through condensation because it's so hot. But at the same time, if you don't have this top absolutely sealed, which I haven't, because I don't have coral in there and I don't have fish in there, its salinity has probably dropped a great deal. Rain, anywhere that moisture can get in, will get in, so your salinity will definitely be off. So before you think about just throwing a tank outside and throwing fish in it, rain and heat and humidity are definitely a factor which will alter your pH, it will alter your salinity and your temperature. So all of these are detrimental on fish. What I'm thinking of doing, since I usually keep betas inside and they're really a pretty hardy and warm water fish, I may have another tank with it fresh water instead of salt to see if there are any noticeable differences like algae growth or anything like that, whether it's just a saltwater thing or if there's any difference excuse me in fresh water. But yeah, very interesting. My squirrel buddy, I saw him on the fence taking a good look at it, which is why I put chicken wire on there. So he's gonna really want to get in here if he does feel it. But I think he's heard a few choice words come out of me, so he may be watching me right now. You watch me, squirrel? I don't know. Feel those eyes. You watching me, squirrel? Yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, that's the update. So yeah, temperature, light, humidity, flow, and direct light and things like that. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. It was really fun putting things out here and seeing what happens. That's what the hobby is all about, man. It's not all high-tech mumbo jumbo, but just seeing what happens and learning how to deal with it. So till next time, this is D, sweating my buns off out here. It's about 85 degrees out here in Brooklyn. So keeping my sanity, keeping my tanks, watching for squirrels. Wait, what was that? Okay, watching for squirrels. And until next time, check me out on Instagram, DFB Aquatics, and on our Facebook channel, Brooklyn Aquarium Society and DFB Aquatics. So until next time, this is D signing out. See ya! Squirrel! Squirrel! Oh, hell with it.